The process of manufacture of concrete. In the process of manufacture of concrete, the following processes are involved: proportioning, batching, mixing, transporting, placing, compacting, and curing. So let us discuss each one of these in detail. First, proportioning or mix proportioning. This is the first major step involved in the manufacture of concrete. You need to determine how much quantity of each ingredient of concrete is required to be manufactured. So you need to determine how much quantity of cement, how much quantity of fine aggregate, coarse aggregate, water and mixtures are required in order to obtain the desired strength. So let us see what is a concrete mix. Concrete mix is the mixture of the major ingredients of concrete. We know the ingredients of concrete. When you mix them together, you call it concrete mix. But you should not confuse it with mixed proportion. Mixed proportion is the definite proportion in which the basic ingredients of concrete are mixed in order to obtain the desired strength, the required strength. It is very important that you need to get the required strength if you mix these ingredients together in the definite proportion. Details and recommendations of these are given in page number 22 of IS 456. You broadly have two types of mixed proportions: nominal mix and design mix. We must have a brief understanding. Nominal mix is a traditional kind of mix. It is generally not a accurate method. It is inaccurate. It is a crude method also. Express a definite proportion of cement is to sand is to coarse aggregate for a concrete of a specific grade. For example, we say that 1 part of cement and 2 parts of sand and 4 parts of coarse aggregate represents the concrete of grade M15, and similarly 1 is to 1.5 is to 3 represents the concrete grade of M20. So these are represented, these proportions are represented without much scientific understanding. This is not generally recommended by Indian standards. It is recommended only for construction of ordinary concrete, and that too concretes having grades less than M20 is generally recommended to use the nominal mix. As per Indian standard codes, we have to perform design mix proportioning to the fullest extent. These shall be performed based on the recommendations of Indian standard IS 10262. This is very important. The recommendations of IS 10262 and SP 23, the handbook on concrete mixes. And it is generally found that design mix requires less cement than nominal mix. Nominal mix make use of more cement than design mix, and hence design mix very economical comparatively. Next most important step in manufacturing of concrete is batching. By batching we mean measuring the quantities of all materials required for concreting. This is broadly classified into two: volume batching and weigh batching. Volume batching, as the name suggests, each of the materials are measured in terms of volume. By weigh batching we mean each of the materials are measured in terms of its weight or mass. But there is an obvious difference between the two. Volume batching is generally not preferred. It is preferred only in case of unimportant concrete works because of the issue known as bulking of sand. The sand has a tendency to show a greater volume than its original volume in the dry state. So this is known as bulking of sand, and this shall result in overestimation of the sand volume. Sand may not be actually present, but we feel that more quantity of sand is present. So this can actually deceive the engineer, and hence this volume batching is generally not preferred. Indian standard code recommends the use of weigh batching only. Weigh batching is the most accurate method, the best matching method, and is highly recommended for all large and important works. This is generally performed in large weigh batching plants and using weighing bucket arrangements at site. Mixing. So we have proportioned the quantities of materials, we have measured them, now we want to mix them together to make concrete. It ensures that the surface of all aggregate particles are properly coated with the cement paste and the ingredients are blended thoroughly. So we ensure by mixing that the concrete which we get is a homogeneous mix. Details of which are also given in Indian Standard Code Clause 10.3. Generally, there are two methods of mixing concrete: hand mixing and machine mixing. Hand mixing is preferred only for unimportant works. The Indian Standard Code recommends the use of machine mixing always. Machine mixing is very efficient and economical method, especially in case of large concreting works. It is most ideal in case of reinforced concrete works and for medium and large scale mass concrete works. The machines used for mixing, those are known as mixers. They can be classified into two: batch mixers and continuous mixers. Generally, mixers are designed to run at a speed of 15 to 20 rpm, revolutions per minute, and Indian Standard Code recommends a mixing time of at least 2 minutes. It is found that if you continue the process of mixing in these mixers for more than 2 minutes, the strength of concrete is not going to vary much. Here you have two types of mixers: batch mixers and continuous mixers. Batch mixers produce concrete batch by batch at definite time intervals. These are again of two types: pan type and drum type. The first one is a typical pan type mixer, where you can see there is a pan which rotates about the vertical axis. The pan is fitted with blades. Once you fill in the ingredients, it gets thoroughly mixed. These are generally employed in large batching plants. These are not mobile in nature. They cannot be moved from one site to another. These two are drum type mixers. They can be employed in sites. They are mobile in nature. They can be arranged in any construction site as per requirement. They different types: tilting type, non-tilting type and reverse drum type. This one is a tilting type, where you can see the drum can be tilted to discharge the concrete. This is a non-tilting type or reverse drum type mixer. Both of them looks mostly the same. They differ only in the kind of blades used inside the drum. This drum cannot be tilted, it just rotates in the horizontal axis. Now coming to the continuous mixers, they produce concrete continuously without stoppage. You feed the materials continuously into the mixer and you get the output also continuously. These are generally employed in the construction of large dams and bridges.